At around $75 per ticket, Sky Lagoon certainly is expensive. And how they're going to recuperate the $41 million construction cost is beyond my limited understanding of how business works. But I will take some guesses as to how they might get you to spend a little extra. The Sky Lagoon certainly is luxurious. They offer what they call the ritual, which is a marketing term for rubbing dirt on your body and getting hot and cold, but in 7 luxurious steps. And number 1 is the lagoon itself. The entry is very impressive. They literally built a gorge for you to walk through in the pleasantly warm water. You can grab a drink at the bar from their limited selection of drinks and take it to the infinity wall. There is plenty of space, so you should be able to grab that photo for Instagram without needing to Photoshop out a weird tourist in blue pants waving a GoPro. And if you don't fancy the view from there, you can plant yourself wherever you want in the massive lagoon. There's a small warm waterfall and plenty of seats all over for you to bang your knees into, while you make your way to the second stage of the ritual. And that second step is basically just a cold pool. It's not for everyone, but I really like it. It really does feel relaxing if you just remember to take a slow, deep breath, or perhaps you can do that without even going into the cold water and feel the same. I don't know, I haven't tried. And step 3 is a sauna with a view. They claim it's the most amazing sauna in Iceland, and they might just be right. You can watch the volcano spew its clouds on a frequent basis in the distance, almost like it was planned for this resort. And this window is apparently the biggest window in the country, if that's the sort of detail that you care about. And step 4 is the cold mist, which is basically just standing in the rain. In step 5 you get to rub mud on your body. A member of staff gives you more information than you need or want about the minerals involved. I wasn't listening, but it feels like Rain-X on your body. And according to the website, then this is the highlight. And step 6 is basically just a sauna. Not much to see in there, it's just hot and crowded. And the final stage is, it's shower. Shower and get out. I'm not sure why they call that a step, but okay. Now let's look at how they're gonna recuperate that $41 million investment. The hottest area by far in the entire lagoon is by the bar. They offer one type of beer, and that's Gull. Gull is not a great beer, to say the least, but it's the standard cheap lager beer of Iceland's largest brewery, and I'm guessing they made a very good deal with the brewery, and the options at the bar suffer as a result. There's no price list in sight, and you pay by a simple swipe of your wristband. There are 3 drinks maximum, but I bought 4 on a single wristband without problems. I asked how large the beers were, and they told me that the glasses were exactly 473 milliliters, but the most amount of volume is at the top of the glass. I poured a more generous amount than that into the same type of glass they use, and found that they're actually giving you about 400 milliliters of beer. If this is how they're gonna get their investment back, then I'm very confused. Why not just offer a good selection and fill up the glasses?